안녕하세요. Let's be family. 우리는 uni 동생입니다. 안녕하세요. Welcome to the family. My name's Sarah.
I'm Faith.
And we are back at it with another video. We are sorry we did not we haven't been filming these past couple weeks. 동생 here.
School
Yeah.
life. School.
She's with school. She has school. So she's been doing a lot of school-related activities. And obviously, since it's both of our channels, I can't really do a video on my own. So, unless you guys want that, I'll try to.
She's pretty funny.
But we also have other sad news. We are not going to be able to make it to the GOT7 US tour this time around.
Sorry, GOT7.
Yes, we really want to see it, and it really was a hard decision to make to not be able to go. The ticket, since you guys, it's a good thing kind of, because you guys are becoming so popular that you guys are getting bigger stadiums, bigger arenas to be able to hold your concerts in, so that's good, but the tickets are starting to get expensive for a part-time job worker and a student to pay for, to start paying for the tickets, because the tickets honestly aren't that expensive. It's the traveling, which brings us to our video topic for today, and this is the struggles of being a American K-pop fan. And we made a quick little list. So the first thing is the money issue. Our country is so big that I know it's impossible for K-pop stars to reach every city, obviously, and
guess what? There is a big enough stadium in South Carolina.
There's a big enough arena, big enough stadiums, big enough.
Wink, wink. That should know enough to be like, hey.
Yeah. So come to South Carolina.
I know you guys probably don't have any say in that. So manager person.
Hello manager. Hello company producer, company owner, whoever is in control of where the K-pop concerts are held. Come to South Carolina because
do a random tour of not big city areers. That would be the smartest idea ever.
Yeah, so the closest city for us to even go to is New York. And
or Atlanta.
Well, no. I'm saying for this concert.
Yeah, for this concert.
Is New York, and that is still a 12-hour drive, or I think it's probably a 2-hour flight. And the flight is probably like $300. So it gets expensive because since the U.S. is so big, you really don't. You're either paying for gas, you're paying for the hotel, you're paying for all of that stuff. And I feel like in Korea, it's a lot easier because it's just a quick drive away. We looked up some numbers, and Korea is 38,691 miles squared, like the area, or 100,210 kilometers. That's Korea. So that's
South Korea.
Yeah, that's South Korea. That's basically like the size of one of our states. But the U.S., with all of our states, is 3.797 million miles squared, or 9.834 million kilometers.
That doesn't even look that big, though.
That is the whole U.S. So for us to be able to travel to these bigger cities that K-pop concerts and fan meets are being held in, that means more money because we have to fly or drive everywhere. So yeah, Korea, you can basically travel to any place within a day. The U.S., if you want to travel to California, it's like 4-5 days to get there if you want to go country, or it's at least a 6-hour flight, and that's probably like a good $500. I think the last time I checked. Yeah, so it's just a long time away.
That brings it to the days you choose. It takes us that long to get there. So,
but even that, the time of the year.
No, I know, that's what I'm saying. So you guys choose to do it on school days.
America, we only have 2 big breaks in the year. We have winter break, which is about a month. No, actually just 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks long. Never mind, yeah. And then, so you have winter break for 2 weeks. Then you have summer break.
3 months. Or
yeah,
2.5 months.
Yeah, it's basically 2 months because you get out
June, July, about half of August.
It's 2 months. So 2 months for summer, 2 weeks for winter break,
but
and then
spring
you have
break is 1 week.
And then you have a week for spring break, and then you have a couple of scattered random holidays. But yeah, so they always plan K-pop concerts during the middle of the week of testing time. So even testing time, or even like.
But GOT7's concerts have been both. The fan meeting was the only one that was on a.
Yeah, but I'm saying like even Astra was.
Yeah, no.
During like BTS concerts were not in the summer. They were during a.
Yeah, and your guys is all fans.
Yeah, any K-pop group that I see that comes to America, it is during the most busiest time for school students. So unless the student or the fan is not is living in that city that they are hosting the concert in, no one else outside that city can really come to it.
Now we're not blaming you guys. Yeah, I'll say we're blaming
our school system for not working on K-pop.
Yeah, we need more days off.
But yeah, that's a struggle for American fans, is not being able to go to the concerts because sadly school or work gets in the way.
Making the decision, and you guys know how hard that is between school. No, it's not really that hard of a decision.
It's not hard. School sadly has to come before it.
Oh, what? No, I said K-pop. Everyone agrees K-pop goes
K-pop does come before it, but I'm saying school should come before it. That's what I'm saying.
Managers, you guys do your job, so good job.
No, yeah, I'm not putting down any of the K-pop people, baby. I'm putting
it sound like we're complaining about it.
Well, because we are. This is the struggles of an American K-pop fan.
That's what I'm saying.
And I'm saying in Korea, like I've already mentioned with the distance thing, if there's a concert in Busan, wow, that was really bad. It said Busan. If there's a concert in Busan, you can just, or if there's even you can just travel over to Busan for the day or 2 days. And for us, if we were to have that equivalent here of like, if there's a concert, let's say, like we live in South Carolina, if there's a concert like in New York, it doesn't look that far of a distance, but you'd have to take a good 3 days off. 1 to travel there, 1 for the concert day, and 1 to travel back. Yeah. And then if it's in Korea, you can travel there, have the concert, and then travel back the next day, or even in the same day if you want to drive at night or take the train at night.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just kind of, just the difference. But
we need more trains here. That's what we need.
Yeah, that's what we need. America needs to get more trains, but that's a whole nother.
But nicer trains.
That's a whole nother subject of what America needs to adopt from other countries. What was the other thing? Oh, time difference. The struggle. With VLive and
exactly. And other apps. I don't know what other apps uses. I'm going to sleep. I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm going to sleep when you guys come on because some of my people, Astro, I mean, you've died down a little more, but you guys used to do videos, I think, every single weekday, or even if it was like a 10-minute thing, I would get on and it's like 20 minutes later, it's like, yeah.
See, you're complaining about Astro. That's not
I'm not complaining about it. I'm complaining about the time. Because if I had the time, I would be able to watch that 20-minute thing.
Yeah.
But right there, I was going to stay awake for 10 minutes to watch it.
The U.S. is... Korea is 13 hours, depending on where you live in the U.S., but for us, Korea is 13 hours ahead of us. So that means we're basically on polar opposites. So we're waking up, you guys are going to bed. You guys are waking up, we're going to bed.
There's only that 8 to like 10 or 8 to 11.
Yeah, there's only a slight time frame where we're awake at the same time.
And that's only if you have free time or because you have to go to school sometimes or
yeah,
work.
So yeah, when you guys...
breaks, I guess.
When K-pop groups are coming on live, they're coming on at night for you guys, for in Korea, but they're coming on in the mornings when we're getting ready for work or school. And we either have to watch it, like, if it's a quick video, yeah, we can quickly watch it. Exactly. But if it's like, they're actually doing it live and they want to have comments and all that stuff, we can never join in because, or we have a very slim window to join in. Like, if it's an hour-long segment you guys are doing, we can only join in for, like, 10 minutes before we have to turn it off and drive to school or work. Or, I know, I'm assuming it's for you too, but, I wake up and there's 20 notifications of GOT7, or, like you said, Astro, or any other K-pop group that I like. Tons of notifications of them doing a V-Live at night, and I totally missed it because I was sleeping,
And sometimes I just swift past it before I can read it because it'll just make me sad that I missed it, so.
Yeah, I get really sad when I'm like, because, you know, V-Live, if you guys don't know how it works, if you watch it live, you get more points and you get to level up depending on how many videos you watch, how many hearts, comments, a lot of things go into how quickly you can level yourself up. But since we can't watch the videos live or as quickly as other countries, we're sadly at the lower end of all the levels for V-Live. Or we have to work really hard, which doesn't matter if we have to work hard. I don't mind working hard for it, but yeah. The time difference is a struggle. So the next thing of an American K-pop fan, a struggle, is how people react when you tell them that you are a K-pop fan. So when you tell them that you're a K-pop fan, I know for me, whenever, at least for my generation, because K-pop wasn't really popular and still isn't popular for really my generation, they kind of look at you weird, like, okay, and you get the common, how do you understand it when it's not your language, or, sadly, there's still this stereotype of, like, Asians, they're not that attractive and all that stuff, which, that is totally wrong.
Exactly.
We'll get to that in a second. But yeah, you just get the typical, like, response that any K-pop fan gets in America of, how can you understand it? How can you relate to them? How can this and that? And just things that don't matter. What makes K-pop special is what you get questioned on.
That's more of your
my generation. That's
and I feel like that's because you guys are kind of, not old, but I'm saying, like, older.
Well, that's so more of, like, yeah, that's what I said. During my generation, it wasn't a popular thing. It still wasn't a popular thing.
Still, though, they still look at you as an older person. You're like, wait, I feel like people could look at K-pop being like, that's more of a child thing.
That is too, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, my thing is, if I tell someone, it's either they actually do know it, so you're like, ooh, yay, made a new friend, or you have them be like, they just laugh kind of, and they're like, okay, and they just look at you, and then they accept it, or, I mean, depends who you're telling, if it's a friend or a stranger, because I don't know why you'd be telling a stranger, but. Hey guys, I love K-pop, strangers.
What was the other thing I was going to say? Oh, I was going to say something with that.
See, that's why I'm an alternative. Because that's my secret identity is K-pop world. My original one is classical. Like, I still love classical no matter what.
Yeah.
But, like, it's K-pop and classical. K-pop's higher.
Even classical I get judged on. I get judged on classical, yeah.
I know.
Because people are like...
Nowadays are rap.
It's just instrumentals. It's just this.
But it's so pretty.
That's okay. Yeah. We can't get on that topic.
No, we can get on
something with K-pop. Oh, that's what it was. You said people knew what K-pop was.
Yeah,
people still ask me when I tell them I like K-pop, what is K-pop? And I'll tell them, oh, it's Korean pop. And then that leads to, oh, how can you understand it? We don't know it. How do you this and that and so on and so forth. The kind of next 2 points of being an American K-pop
You can't find
struggles.
cute Asian guys. I'm just saying.
No, you can find cute Asian guys.
But usually they're taken.
Asians all around are just cute now. Like, my take... I don't know. I guess when I was younger, I didn't really have... even now, like, I don't really have...
a preference.
Preference of nationality. I think any guy... But Asians, in general, I'm finding them more attractive than Westerners, like European or American or Canadian, any kind of Western nationality that you would consider, yeah.
But has anyone else been like when me and Sarah like go around, me and my uni, go around, or like we're at a movie theater and we see a cute Asian guy, we more than likely say something. Like we were watching Great Wall. It's awesome.
We were watching Great Wall, and the whole entire time we were just judging how cute they were. That's because Asians are just cute now. Anyways, adding on to that though, Korean guys, K-pop guys, they have set the bar high. Because you guys have been taught to respect and,
that is what you guys show, I will say.
Yeah, this is what at least we see on TV, what we see on YouTube videos, things like that. So, yes, we're judging you by that because that's all we get to see of you guys.
But you guys even seem more realer. You seem more realer than other people and famous.
It's not, yeah, for K-pop, they do seem, you guys are genuine to yourselves.
Let's move on!
Let's move on, yeah. Not being able to personally meet them. This is a huge thing that gets on my nerves.
Me too. In Korea, the Korean fans can meet their K-pop idols in like a meet and greet. I mean, of course they have to have like security backgrounds and stuff like that. But you still get to like, they sign autographs right in front of you.
You actually have a conversation with them.
I don't know how long, if they make you go quicker or not.
You guys know what we're talking about. The ones where they sit at the table, you get to go down to each idol in the group and talk to them or give them whatever you want, any gifts you want to give them. In America, we can't do that. I'm assuming it's because we can't get our background checks. But if they're going through a company, you still have to go through.
You'd actually have to be trustworthy.
But still, that makes me really angry because I want to say some nice words to my K-pop idol, my bias, or
I want to stand there still quietly looking at them because I want to be able to talk to them. Silent tear go down my face.
You don't have to talk to them.
Move my mouth, Sarah.
You know what, my whole entire speech would just be 안녕하세요. 저는 세라입니다. 반갑습니다. That's it.
Mine would be
because I wouldn't know really anything else I would say to them, and I'd probably be just too nervous. And with the limited English they would know and the limited Korean I would know, you know what? We don't need the language, which is kind of my next point, but we don't need the language to communicate. We can, that's why we have translators.
You creepily smile at them. They
we
smile
got our smartphones now, and we can type them on our phones.
But that's different. That's like different than actually having your voice say it.
But that's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying is we don't get the chance to even try. We don't even get the chance. Like the closest we get to a
high five
is a high five with them. And that's a passing glance. You don't even get to say hi to them. You just go, you can say hi, but you don't get to have a conversation. You're just like, okay.
Only if it gets backed up. But then you...
Even that, it's just sad, and it makes me sad every time I see
because if you'd say it quickly,
a V-Live or a snippet of you guys having a fan meet, and it's so different from an American fan meet.
You guys are just walking around the area being like, ooh.
Joking about with them. It's just, it just makes me jealous. I'm just a...
We'll just go there.
It's just a struggle. It is. It's a struggle of
background checks. I don't get how... No, we probably can't get background checks either.
Yes, you can.
In Korea?
We'll try. The language is honestly, like I already said, it's not really a big deal, I think. I know a lot of Americans... It's
waiting. It's waiting for the English stuff.
Yeah, it's...
Or waiting to learn it.
Yeah, it's... If Americans... This is going to go out to the American K-pop fans. Guys, if you want to communicate with the K-pop idols, learn Korean. Stop complaining about there not being subs, because you can learn it, okay? I promise you.
Okay,
I've learned I've learned a couple of words, and I can at least understand some of it. And if I can't, you know what? It's fun to just watch them, because you can...
mouth after them.
Yeah,
I was listening to the Korean radio, and I was just like, every time they said a Korean word and they knew what they said it, like flower or something like that, I would repeat it.
Yeah, there's easy ways to learn a language, but so you guys can learn it.
But I understand from my point of view, because having school, my younger people or older people but still in school, having school and you're trying to learn some language that the school requires, and then you have Korean that you're trying to learn, and of course you want to learn Korean more than the other language, or you might want to do evenly, I don't know. But then it gets in the way of your other language, and you might accidentally say that other language in your language class, and it gets confusing, because I've had that.
Yeah, I understand that struggle. I mean, I had to push off Korean until I stopped with college.
Older people in America, listen to her.
Older people, you can learn it. I believe in you. Fighting.
Yes.
So,
younger people, hang in there!
Yes, younger people, hang in there. You'll be able to do one day. So... I don't think I have any more. Is there any other struggles of an American fan?
There probably are, but you know what?
This is just what we have noticed. Like, a lot of people say the struggle is merch. And honestly,
we're the cheap ones.
We cheap. We don't really buy merch. I'm sorry.
I mean, unless it's a shirt or a poster, if we're actually going to the thing.
That goes back with the money issue of being...
We only buy merch if it's gonna have like some memory to it.
Yeah,
like if we went to
how we've been raised. Yeah.
But if we went to like one of those signing things, like of course we'd probably buy more stuff. I mean, I would love to give them a picture or something.
I was gonna
like a present
poster if I was going to go.
But I mean, like I want to get a present. Give them a present.
Yeah, if it. Oh yeah, I mean yeah. Everything's just a vicious cycle of not. The struggle of an American...
You're missing work to go to K-pop, which is spending your money
that you just worked, and then you have to rework, which then you can't go to the K-pop, which right there, you don't even have time to buy any merch, because you used all your money at the concert. And
where's the food coming? But other struggles, write in the comment if we missed struggles.
Yeah, tell us some other American struggles, and
do a two-parter.
Yeah.
Yeah, first two-parter would probably be
and tell us some K-pop struggles that you have in your own country. I know Europe. I feel for you guys.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys, I do. I feel for
you
guys.
Hang in there.
Hang in there. Yeah, I'll say it. They're starting to come to you guys, so keep going. You guys got this. Alright, so we'll see you guys next time. This has been Uni.
Danseng.
Annyeong. Bye, guys.
Bye. Subscribe, like.
Bye.
Bye.